Welcome back, dear students. I am Dr. Shivaji Ramagudaji, Assistant Professor of English, Government Postgrad College, Kittur. So in the previous class, briefly we have discussed about the life history of E.B. Lucas. He started his career as a bookseller. Then he became a most famous essayist, and he is an observant essayist, widely famous in England as well as in the world. He is especially known for his essay. He is a versatile writer. He wrote many novels. He is a traveler. He is a biographer. He is a writer. He is an editor. And the most important his essay on finding things. I have given the introduction in the previous class. So this is the essay written by E.V. Lucas, and it is collected for his collection of adventurous and enthusiasm. And here E.V. Lucas has given the main stress about finding the new things, and especially he talks about the money, how money is important in our life. And the theme of this essay is happiness. How we happy in our life when we get the unknown things in our life. So this we have discussed in the previous session. So in this session, the session number 30, I will discuss some more important points about on finding things, which was explained in the essay E.B. Lucas. So I told you in the previous class, E.B. Lucas has find 3 things in this essay, and he never forget it, and he loved to feel that situation. The first, he find the things about 6 pens. 6 ಪೆನ್ಗಳು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ, 6 pens in the compartment. And then the carriage key he find in the Royal Hospital Road ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಕೀ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಅ ಬ್ರಾಚ್ ಇನ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಬ್ರಾಚ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಬಂಗಾರದ ಒಂದು ಆಭರಣ ಟೈಪ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಬ್ರಾಚ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಚರ್ಚ್ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ 3 ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಗ ಅವನು ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡ್ತಾನೋ. ಆ ಖುಷಿ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಸ್ಸೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ತಿಳಿತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. So the Lucas feels no guilty about finding small amount of money. See here, if a small amount of money, we not feel guilty because it is unexpectedly will come in our life. ನಾವೇನು ಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ಕಳತನ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ರೋಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿದ್ದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅನ್ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸನ್ನು ಇದು ತಪ್ಪಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ E.V. Lucas ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮನಿ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಮ್ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರನೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ತಪ್ಪಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅವನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನು. ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಹಿ ನೋಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ what has been found is not identifiable to others, but whatever we have to collect that money, it should be not identifiable to others. And especially the 2 things, we don't know about the owners. If we find the other, if we find the things, and we want to keep ourselves, this is the motto about when we find the new things in the road. So when Lucas finds anything of value, if the things is valuable, like the gold brooch, somewhere he find the gold brooch in the church street, he immediately goes to the police station. Means it is a very valuable, and he thinks that the owner will be very worry about that brooch. So he immediately go to the police station and hands it in, knowing that someone will be worried and hoping to find the brooch again. ಆ ಒಂದು ಬಂಗಾರದ ಆಭರಣ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡಂಥ ಮಾಲೀಕ ತುಂಬ ವ್ಯಥೆ ಪಟ್ಕೋತಿರಬಹುದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಬಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಓವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ E.V. Lucas. With the happiness that Lucas feels with finding things come with a sense of not only joy but good fortune too. So he is saying that when we get something new, to find something, we not only feel happiness, but they should be think that it is a fortune. ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡಷ್ಟೇ ಕೊಡದೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ತೃಪ್ತಿ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಗಂತೇಳಿ. ನಾವು ಚಿಕ್ಕವರಿದ್ದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಬಾರಿ ರೋಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿದ್ದಂಥ 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಪೆನ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಇನ್ಯಾವುದೋ ವಸ್ತುಗಳಿರಬಹುದು, ಅದನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಸಂತೋಷ ಪಟ್ಟದಿದೆ. ಮನೇಲಿ ಹೋದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ತೋರಿಸೋದು, ನನಗೆ ಈ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಪೆನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ನಂಗೆ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನೋಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಖುಷಿ ವಿಚಾರನ ತಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ನಿಮಗೂ ನೆನಪಿರ್ಬೋದು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತ. ಹಿ ಫೀಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲೇಟೆಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ಸ್ and considered himself lucky to have done so. He is a traveler. I told in the previous session, he is a traveler. He wrote number of travel books, And he told when he was traveling, he finds so many things about, he finds the things and he enjoyed light about that happiness. If anything, finding something makes Lucas feel to thought he has been lucky and can walk a spring in his steps. See here, whenever he find the new things, he feel that I am lucky, I have find that things, and he steps like a very eagerly or preciously about, I got that things, I am very lucky in life. Unfortunately for Lucas, he has not found many things and such values each new things that he finds. But unfortunately, he's telling that he not find any more than that things. I told you in the mention, he has mentioned in this essay only the three things he has got in his life. No matter how irrelevant it might seems to be to others, but it is very seems to be relevant to the others about to finding the things, though it is noticeable that Lucas' favorite points are money. But unfortunately, he's telling that, or fortunately, the money is the most favorite things on findings. And the reason being twofold. He is telling that why money is favorite things. That is the two reason he is telling. The first reason is, first, money cannot be trusted. See here, money we cannot be trust his owner, and secondly, it is value for everyone. So we all are doing this work, you are coming to the colleges, so we are teaching, so some are doing the business because of money. Only the money matters. So that way, dear students, he is telling that the twofold reason about why money is very important, because it cannot be trusted, and second, it is very valuable to everyone, means everyone life. He can buy things with the money he finds. He buy the things the money with finds. It is also possible that Lucas feels his own self importance has risen when he finds things. And if anything, finding things boost ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಪಡೋದು, Lucas ego and opens the door to happiness. He feel himself ego, ನನಗೆ ಆ ವಸ್ತು ಸಿಕ್ತು, ನಾನು ಭಾಳ ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಫೆಲೋ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. He himself talks and he boosts himself. His ego will speak and opens the door to happiness, and he feel himself very happy to explain in front of others. A happiness that some might suggest it founded on others people's misfortune. Some people are very lucky fortune and some are misfortunates because they don't know, they will not find any such new things to tell in front of others. And Lucas could be spending large amount of his time in an effort of finding things. See here, he spent a large amount of time, means so many times, efforts to finding the new things in his lives. The end of the essay is also interesting, as Lucas know that there are people in the world who will try and deceive him and others when it comes to finding things. See here, some people they are make mockery on others. A lot of visitors visit to the London, and every day Londoners have make the insult or mockery to the peoples, sticking coin on the land. When it comes to finding things, the woman with the bent sovereign being an example. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಜನ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡಿಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ ಈ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಈ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬರುವಂಥ ಜನರ ಮುರುಕು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಯಿನನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತೆ, ಅವ್ರು ನೆಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಂಟಿಸಿಡ್ತಿದ್ರಂತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಾಯಿನ್ ತೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿಲಿ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ದೇ ಹವ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಲಾಪ್ ಆನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ visitor. So it is as though the woman find joy in feeling fooling people and seeing their reaction when they notice that they are being made a mockery of in a ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಅಸಹ್ಯ ಮಾಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಪಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಂತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ಲೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎನಿಬಡಿ, ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಅದರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, it is not a good, according to Lucas. And it is also interesting that Lucas wishes that he sees such occurrences of people being mocked or made a fool. They make the many people's fool on that situation, at he himself would not like to be the victim of such a hoax ಅಂತಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, HOAX, hoax ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಂಚನೆ, ಜನರಿಗೆ ವಂಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, hoax, that is. And knowing only too well that being ridiculed in public is sure to lessen a man's self-esteem, and it is one of the sure, it is ridiculed to in the public, they want to make the mockery and they feel very nervous, and it is a self-estimate of all the peoples. Again, nobody would like to be made a fool of in public, no matter how genius the hoax may be. See here how hoax may be. If it is a small or big, cheating is cheating. So that way, the only avenue of escape for the victim is to laugh along with the hoax and to take it as a thought it did not really matter nor what it was an embarrassment. So we should be not take as much as serious about to think about the hoax, and we should be positive regarding that. And however, the reader is sure that the victim, as they walk away after the hoax has been exposed, does so with his head lowered and his face past under. But see, students, when someone is hoax in front of the others, definitely their head is lowered and the face fastened when they overcome about it, and knowing that he has been made to feel like a fool by his peers, the groups, he should be made a fool, which may leave some victims disconnected from the word should be take the hoax to heart. And some peoples, they will take it by heart. ಅವಮಾನ ವಂಚನೆ ಆದಾಗ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲೇ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. They started to think about thinking. It is better to hold one's hands in the air and admit defeat, accept that had happened. So it is better to hold one's hands in the air and admit defeat and accept that it had happened. It is probably for this reason that the victim laughs at what has happened to him, and the victims, they are started to laugh about the hoax they made to the other peoples. So this is a essay, dear student. The EV Lucas has discussed here. He has mainly focused about the things on how we find the new things and how we make ourselves happiness, and how the hoax is made in England. He has explained some part, and he is telling that we find a great pleasure when finding the new things. Dear student, I hope you have enjoyed this session, and this is the reference book for your higher studies: A.R. Goodman, History of English Literature, Volume 2, Edward Albert's History of English Literature, and a History of English Literature by Jane Mundra and S.C. Mundra, web sources, and you can log in with various YouTube channels and watch more videos regarding to this essay. And thank you, dear students.